Hi, and welcome back to the channel. We are continuing Attack on Titan. This is season 4, episode 20. 420.
Oh my god.
Sorry. There's so much happened in the previous one, and we talked about it a lot, like what happened in the real world, material world, whatever you want to call it, present day, losing Galliard, losing all the people who turned into Titans, thought we lost Falco. We did lose Colt, unfortunately, but then Falco ate Galliard, and it was just, pandemonium. And then with what happened in the other realm, with the paths converging, and we again tried to talk about it and tried to make sense of it, but ultimately, like so many other things in this series, we're sure it's going to make sense at some point, and we're not supposed to like 100% understand
everything,
all of it. Everything. But it was a like a little back and forth there between Eren and Zeke, and basically ending with Zeke showing just how powerful he is and in that realm, and for how long he's been there and can command the founder, and but still needing Eren, and sort of saying that he wants to be that person for him that Xava was for Zeke, like this other father figure, instead of Grisha, whom Zeke just really hates. Like the daddy issues there are just whoa.
Kind of understandable though.
Oh yeah, definitely. So that's what we're dealing with at the moment, and then we're also waiting for them to tell us
what happened to Levi.
What happened to Levi? Are we gonna get him back, or is he truly gone? Do you have anything else you want to add to it before we start? Nope. All right. Then let's do it. And you can, of course, always check out our full-length reactions, where you can sync up the footage with your own copy of the episode. We also have early reactions for Attack on Titan, where we are probably done at this point in time with part 2, at least. It's all over on Patreon, and the link is down in the description below. And let's go. Indeed.
Okay, we're back.
But when?
What? Yeah.
What?
これは父さんの記憶。いかにも幸せそうじゃないか。一体何がしたい？
Okay, it's a stroll down memory lane kind of episode.
よかったな、グリシャ。ここじゃ1回目の家族を一切忘れて、幸せを享受するあんたを誰も咎めない。以前も息子がいたことを一切忘れてもな。
Wow.
Yeah.
He really,
He's bitter.
Yeah. Really resents him.
Yes, I'm very excited about babies.
当然しくじれば妻も息子もただじゃ済まない。だがその危険を冒し続ける。なぜだかわかるか。
Same reason you're.
このクソ親父はエルディア復権のためなら妻子をクソダメに捨てるようなクソ野郎だからだ。幻滅した。俺は間違ってた。生まれるべきじゃなかった。
Do you mean that?
洗脳が解けて。
Bit too easy. I don't think.
Yeah. It's not buying it.
Hannes.
まさかこんなに早く突き止めていたなんて。
ここは何だ？
壁の王の根城だ。
そんなはずはない。グリシャが始祖を奪ったのは壁が破壊された日のはず。まだ何年も先だ。
Yeah. Are you changing your mind here, Zeke?
二人目の息子は愛されていたらしい。復権派の使命を中断するくらいに。だが、実際お前は父親の都合通りに動いている。本来のお前ではなくなった。 それはいずれわかる。
ごめんな、ジーク。ジーク、そこにいるのか。
What the?
Okay.
ジークがあんなヒゲ面おじさんなわけないだろ。ただの夢だ。これは
What? Yeah.
次だ。
Oh.
次の記憶だ。ジーク。
Oh. Uno reverse again.
Yeah, it's just one.
You thought that you were gonna show me something? No, no, I'm gonna show you something. Or
just
whatever. Yeah.
ping-ponging. This is interesting.
This is so interesting. I love we're getting into this stuff now. And hopefully they're gonna take their time with it.
Yeah.
I'm still have a bunch of questions and curious about like what does this look like in the real world, because Eren did just lose his fucking head. Like how can he regrow?
No, I think
And where are they in the real world or in the
I think because this is taking place in that realm where it's like
or time
is not really
move in the same way.
yeah, it's not really of essence. It's not really
Yeah. So like 1 second in the real world could be several years or something maybe in this other realm.
So yeah, Eren might be done for, but
then yeah, it's gonna make sense. I'm sure. Now I'm just curious with like what they're gonna show us.
yeah.
Bingo.
Memories of the future? Oh my, this has to stop.
お前はもう9歳になるな。父親に何も知らされぬまま巨人を継承させられ、父親の望み通り戦い続けている。
俺は生まれた時から俺のままだ。他人から自由を奪われるくらいなら俺はそいつから自由を奪う。あんたが望んだ哀れな弟はどこにもいない。あんたの心の傷を分かち合う都合のいい弟も。ただここにいるのは父親の望んだエルディア復権を否定し続けることでしか。
Whoa.
Wow. Bringing out the big guns.
安楽死計画はいつでも遂行できる。
And why haven't you?
だが俺はお前を決して見捨てない。草葉さんが俺にそうしてくれたように、世界を救う前にたった一人のお前を救いたいんだ。
Sort of admirable. Definitely.
エレンが調査兵団に入りたいって。
ミカサ、言うなって。
エレン何を考えているの？
エレン、どうして外に出たいんだ？
何も知らずに一生壁の中で過ごすなんて嫌だ。それにここで誰も続く人がいなかったら今までに死んだ人たちの命が無駄になる。
ちょっとあなた、エレンを説得して。
カルラ、人間の探求心とは誰かに言われて抑えられるものではないよ。帰ったらずっと秘密にしていた地下室を見せてやろう。
本当に？
私は壁の外から来たエルディア人。あなた方と同じユミルの民です。
It's a coordinate.
Okay, yep. That place is called the Coordinate. You're right.
罪から逃れてはいけません。我々ユミルの民が裁かれる日が来たのです。誰かが人の手から巨人の力を守らねばならないと。世界を守るためには我々は罪を受け入れ、滅びゆくほかないのです。
あのお姉ちゃんとは気が合いそうだが。
Yeah.
この壁に住む人々は誰も先祖の犯した罪など知らない。あなたが壁の民の記憶を奪ったから、ただ訳も分からず巨人に食われることが贖罪だというのか。
いい。我々はただ何も知らずに世界の怒りを受け入れれば、死ぬのは我々エルディア人だけで済むのです。
Whoa.
私から始祖の巨人を奪ったとしても、あなたでは
分かっている。
私が始祖の力を使えないことは。進撃の巨人は未来の継承者の記憶をも覗き見ることができる。つまり未来を知ることが可能な。
Whoa! Okay, that's an Attack Titan thing.
未来だと。
And he does not know that. 'Cause
No,
he's
that's-
never...
そういう未来だと決まっている。
Wait.
できない。
Huh?
私に子供を殺すことなど。
バカな。グリシャは確かに始祖を奪い、この一家を虐殺したはずだ。
何をやってるふりだ。早くその男を殺せ。早く殺してよ姉さん。
私たちの楽園が壊されちゃう。フリーダ、みんなを守って。
何をしてる。立てよ父さん。忘れたのか。何をしにここに来たのか。
Eren.
犬に食われた妹に報いるためだろう。進み続けるんだ。死んでも死んだ後も。これは父さんが始めた物語だ。
Well, that changes things. And that's when he saw what he saw when he kissed Historia's hand. What the fuck?
なぜ全てを見せてくれないんだ。壁が壊されることを、壊される日を、彼らの安否を。本当にこれしか道はなかったのか。そこにいるんだろう。ジーク、この先お前の望みは叶わない。叶うのはエレンの望みだ。
What have we...
しかしまさかあんな恐ろしいことになるとは。
What?
すまない。私はひどい父親だった。ジーク、お前を愛してる。もっと一緒に遊んでやればよかった。父さん、エレンを止めてくれ。
What? Eren, what is... Oh. I have no idea how to process all of that. That was quite emotional. But okay. What do you make of all of that? This whole transcending time thing and the future and the past kind of getting intertwined and us learning about, I would say, the true power or the true significance of the Attack Titan.
Yeah, definitely. And, well, some things just make sense now. For example, Eren Kruger, who was... when he just before he asked Grisha to eat him or command him to, he did say Amen.
Mikasa,
Mikasa,
yeah, exactly.
who are these people? And that suddenly makes sense because the Attack Titan is able to see future memories and future events.
Yes.
So that makes sense now. And it also makes sense in regards to why Eren has kind of like held his cards very close to his chest
yeah.
because he did not want to reveal this ace he's got.
It's truly crazy that to think that for a long while, like he has known like what would happen and has even been able to go back and influence the past to get to that point that he has seen in the future. And they also said something about like the Attack Titan is the only one who never truly bowed down to the founder and has always been doing its own thing. But that is because the Attack Titan can see through time and can see the future.
As the only of the Titans.
Yeah.
And again, it makes sense that, well, it seems like he only shows memories, like certain memories, like plucked out memories, as you say, to get his way. It makes sense in the way that we heard Grisha was saying, like, why won't you show me, Eren? Why won't you show me what's gonna happen to Carla? Why won't you show me when or what's gonna happen with when the walls are?
Yeah, and is Eren so much more in control as the Attack Titan and using that ability? Like, can he do that and take completely over because he's also got the Founding Titan now, or like, because why is it Eren that gets to be the one who is like truly in control of it in that way? Like, why couldn't Grisha use the power of the Attack Titan to look into the future himself and see what happened to Carla and what he want, like?
Well, I think the way it works is not necessarily that you can look into the future, but that your future version will show you bits of the future.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And that's why, like, Eren, because he knows of, like, he has so much knowledge, that's how he bends it to his will.
Yes, and he's the one who's gonna do whatever it is that he then does in the future and knows what's gonna happen, and maybe like he's the last one to have the Attack Titan. Like we still don't know for sure what it is that he's going to do. But now
just that it's gonna be terrible, apparently.
Yes.
In Grisha's words.
And Grisha wants Zeke to stop Eren. Like this whole thing has just shifted like back and forth and between those two brothers, and like we've never really subscribed to the like here's a clear hero and here's a clear villain thing inside of this story, and especially with those two.
That's been bouncing back and forth.
Yes, and I thought we just got that revelation in the previous one with, okay, so Eren is not following Zeke and he's not gonna go along with the euthanation plan, so he must have, something else. He must know something else, but we still had no clue, but they sort of framed it in a way where, okay, so now what Eren is doing, like that can maybe be excused, or like he can be more of a hero again, and then Zeke is the not the true villain, but at least an antagonist there. But it's the way that it then turned around in this episode is Eren needs to be stopped. Like
it seems like it.
Really, like
we don't know what he's planning.
No,
but
like
he's still going through with this whole like Eldian Empire thing and wanting to kill all of his enemies and everything.
Yes.
Then
and he's so angry and he's so focused on that part of him that just does not want to be a slave or be livestock and be inside the walls, and will not and just accepts that what the royal family sort of thought and what they did.
Totally get, like, definitely
totally get that as well.
I'm behind him for a whole lot long way, up until the point where
he's then going like into an extremist like way of thinking with, okay, if the world hates me and if the world wants to kill me or us, then I'm just going to kill them first. And that's his whole like philosophy in that way, is just if someone tries to hurt you or kill you or has the intention to do so, then you do the same to them first. Or if they get to do that, then you
anticipate it, and then you
yeah, at least. But it's it's very aggressive. And again, we don't know what he has planned. We don't know what, like, and we don't have any like ideal, like, this is how things should go, or this is what he should do, because there's still a lot of stuff we don't know, and they're still good at, throwing things into the story that, might have been hinted at earlier, but we don't get like confirmation of things like what the Attack Titan can actually truly do, and also the Founding Titan. Like we've gotten a lot of that information along the way, and only in like more recent episodes have we gotten even more information. So I expect something like that is gonna happen again, and they're gonna introduce some elements that might have been hinted at, but it's still gonna change things again down the line. But just for right now, wow, Eren is the one who's been like the true driving force behind a lot of this stuff, and what Grisha did as well.
Yeah, because, and that's like, this whole episode actually kind of changed at least what happened, and especially because we've been fed so many different versions of Grisha.
Yes.
And especially Zeke has been, we talked about it a little bit, or you've been hinting at it, like he has some serious daddy issues, and obviously he does, but it goes both ways, like, because Grisha definitely also had issues with Zeke, feeling that he abandoned his child, and that's what we saw throughout this episode constantly. And basically also what was shown to Zeke, that, well, Grisha loved Zeke all steps of the way, and we saw like he had pictures and even called out for him a few times, and and even and then suddenly you see like Zeke's like, oh, he was not the father that I was kind of expecting. He didn't brainwash you. He didn't do this and that. And then we saw the whole thing with Grisha just breaking down, saying, I can't kill children.
Yes.
And that's like, when...
What more do you want me to do? Like, why are you making me do this, Eren?
Yeah.
And it's not a case of Grisha affecting or corrupting Eren as Zeke thought.
No, it's actually the other way around.
It's the other way around, man.
And then Zeke was like, wait, this is not the father that I thought. Like, I thought it of. Like, he's not the one that I thought he was.
Yeah, he's not this terrible person who just doesn't care about his family or anyone. Like, he just wants to achieve his goals and yada yada. Like, no, he truly cared for his family, and so much so that he postponed doing this until when he then did it, and Eren talked him into doing it.
And Zeke, he thought that Eren was being brainwashed by Grisha, but then he suddenly understood that, well, Eren has always been like this. It was not something that was instilled in him by Grisha. It was just like that was the way he was born into this world. That this is who Eren is, and there was never Grisha. And in the end, Grisha even hugged Zeke and was able to hug him throughout.
That was a beautiful scene, actually.
Yeah, and where he was just like, I'm so sorry about everything. I wish I had more time with you. I wish I took more time with you.
If only I had been there for you as a father, none of this would have happened.
Yeah.
Presumably,
yeah. So that's a huge... We also saw it constantly. Like, Zeke was just basically completely taken away.
Yeah. He was like this the entire episode.
Yeah, exactly. And I love how, like, the way that he started this, he was like, come, Eren, I have to show you something. And it was just like, nope. And then he turned it around and was like, let me show you something.
Yeah.
And I don't know if he actually showed Zeke all of this out of some sort of, like, how he wanted to just show Zeke that, well, trying to help meant something inside of Zeke, or I don't know if it was like it was something out of like compassion, or at least like he felt like
this more seems like I've been on top of this game for a while, and I actually know way more than you think I do, and in this whole special power of the Attack Titan, and I think it was more or less just showing Zeke how he's definitely not as powerful and all-knowing as Zeke thought he was.
But it's just he showed him a Grisha that was compassionate and who loved his family. He showed all these wonderful, amazing qualities about this father, and it's just like what's the goal for
showing him that, and is it because he wants him on his side, or
no,
is it just to hurt him, or like
But to hurt him, I don't understand. Like, it doesn't feel like,
or not to hurt him, but just to show him how wrong he is. Like, just as you think you know everything, Zeke. Let me show you what really happened.
Yeah, but I still don't. He could have shown. I don't know.
You're just thinking, like, to what end? Like, what does he want Zeke to do by showing him this, or what sort of reaction does he
let him have time with him, and let him, like,
get that almost sort of closure with the Hawk there.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what's the end game with that? Because obviously straight after the Hawk, he was pushed out again into this around the coordinate, that realm thing. Then he was pushed out,
and then just Eren standing there looking ominous.
Yeah, exactly, and then it ended. So you know, he is like he let, but why would he? There's just some. I guess I'm just scrambling. Because I'm so conflicted about Eren.
Yeah, but
and I'm just scrambling and trying to find out if there's anything remotely human left, like with remotely compassionate, remotely loving left in Eren. Like,
it's it makes a lot of sense with his character and the way he's always been, definitely. But yeah, as you're also saying, it is. Where is all this leading? What is it? What is this terrible thing that you're going to do, Eren, and why show Zeke this? And but as we've talked about before, like questions that we should know the answer to. Like, we're not supposed to understand Eren 100% at this point. But you just thought of something. So
in Lost Girls, we saw that alternate reality. Or, you know, the other version of how...
Yeah, that with Mikasa and how we at the time different. Was like, oh, that was just all of it going on inside of her head. And she made this little reality for herself to see, okay, what would happen if this and this and that. But people have been telling us also that episode is way more significant than we might realize. And we need to remember that episode. So
yeah, and... What if it was like this reality where Eren dies pretty young? What if that's affected by this whole Attack Titan, you know, looking into the future or seeing future memories, or you know.
So this is something that it could have happened, but then he changed it because he saw the future, or
that was if someone else perhaps
saw that Eren needs to survive. We need to change this so that he doesn't die in a horrible airship or blimp accident.
Because we don't know what's going to happen right now, right? Back in the real world.
No.
So we don't know what's going to happen if someone's going to inherit the Attack Titan, or if someone's going to...
Yes, sure. Yeah, the last thing we saw there was still Eren losing his head and Zeke catching it.
Yeah, so let's say he dies. Then his power is going to go to some random Eldian kid. And what if that Eldian kid, then I don't know if that Eldian kid would still get the memories, and that Eldian kid could perhaps go back in time and perhaps, you know, change Eren's path by, it's,
yeah.
It's just probably a
You're
wild,
going down a rabbit
very,
hole.
very wrong. It was just something I thought of because
I'm sure there's definitely going to be some significance, as people have, like, they've already told us about that version of reality and what Mikasa saw there. So yeah, they're going to get into that for sure. Again, so I don't think you're entirely wrong or anything, that it has significance. But yeah, right now it's just, again, a lot of questions and doubt as to, like, where we are going, where we are heading in the story. But we're also just along for the ride, like, just gonna, at least for me, sometimes I need to tell my brain to, like, okay, stop theorizing, just enjoy the ride sometimes, and just, like, take in all the information.
Yeah.
And then once it makes more sense, then you can start
together,
connecting the dots. Because otherwise, at least for me, my brain will just spin out of control. Yeah, another crazy episode. Do you have anything else to add to it?
Just thought it was very interesting to see at least Frida in a different light. And
yeah, we got more of that scene as well, and saw how she was not really, like, she did not want to attack or kill or do anything like the rest of the family, though. They were just screaming bloody murder.
Yeah, literally.
Yes, especially, like, Hot Eyes, and he still got away. But that was definitely interesting to get more of that, and like, we got more of a lot of scenes and things we've seen before. So yeah, love the way that they're doing this, just story structure, narratively, all that. So that's gonna do it for this reaction and review of Attack on Titan season 4 episode 20. Thank you guys so much for watching, as always, and we'll see you as soon as possible. Bye.